She's on the run, no. She don't want to do DNA tests. Everybody para now.
My state, and I was picked. But they wrote us a list of things we would use to join, things we are expected to bring, and this and where we do it. It's like an NYC. When you are coming, they give you list. But I never went because my dad told me, I just told my dad, Daddy, I don't pass that exam. And they said, if you do it, I will not forgive you. I will disown you. Because I saw my uncle, my dad's junior brother, as a police officer, a top-ranking officer for that matter. He retired 2022. And I look at the way he's chopping life. Imagine coming to our house, he would be bringing escort, and all these things. And I was young then in school, and I was like, let me feed this somebody because the school there. The school is here now. Who don't sleep?
Justice or Mohbad?
Moses is back. He left again. So Papa, so I just that the Nigerian police said, now that make us they will now he make one person they look, we go call you names. First, you Papa no. If police don't do the right thing, first of all, they threaten you.
No, now.
First of all, they take police, they threaten you.
At all.
Police don't do the right thing.
They're not doing the right thing. Justice or Mohbad, wave, guys, please wave.
Police never do their job. Now, one person will get mad one way, they threaten you, say, they hold you. Sir, Mr. Moses. Good evening. Wait a minute, sir. You went away that time.
Sorry, I was called into a big meeting, so
Justice for Mohbad meeting. Thank God, though. Hope it's good news.
Okay, so Mr. Mayabo, I listen to you now, and I have a question for you.
Okay,
for the house. Good evening, everybody. My question is that
you're gonna listen, no? I need a phone to play this live.
Are we not supposed to have challenged Nigeria police in court as regards the manner and the poor investigation they carried out over Mohbad's case?
We are supposed to have, and that's why Paparano and the aristocrats they draw a petition before, and I signed that petition a couple of times. I don't know how far Paparano, what happened with that petition that we signed that you are supposed to submit about the Nigerian police, how they treated the case? Is there any update on that?
No, not yet. It's going to be strategic. All hands are tight right now. After the inquest,
my people, after the inquest.
So already know that this police case, we've been on it for a while. We've talked how to petition them, and so you can hear that now.
Well, I think it's not. Yeah, it's good at petition level, but from my own opinion, I felt on a big time, on a very big time.
Mr. Moses, let me tell you what. I've advised the team, the legal team, that they need to petition the Nigerian police, not the Lagos State Police Command, not the Nigerian police, to Abuja. You know, Baba was in Abuja for a very long time when he was doing this breakete.
Yeah.
And I said, Baba,
I'm not seeing comments, so I'm not seeing anything.
Draw up a petition against the Lagos State Police Command. Submit it in Abuja. Let them call them and find out what's going on. I've suggested it. That is the only way you can push the police hand. If police chief, the IG, to say he doesn't know anything about this case, there's nothing you can say. There's nothing you say. If you call the PRO tomorrow, this way, and they tell you that I don't have any update on that case, so I've been busy. But if you tell them that the petition was received, stamped at a date, they have to investigate that petition and they have to open a file for it.
It's true.
But I don't know why the legal team did not go that route.
Mr. Bayo, you make a very good sense and a very critical submission. let me be sincere with you. Don't be shocked that the Inspector General of Police is not aware or is not briefed about that case. If the one that is in state level, the state supervisor of police, or what they call that?
Commissioner of police.
State commissioner of police. Yeah, sorry. If the state commissioner of police was wrongly briefed on that case as regards the report he came to read on a live media, you understand? Then we should be absolutely sure that the Inspector General of Police or DIG Criminal Investigation does not have details of that case. And the advice you gave was a very fantastic and celestial advice that they are supposed to petition the Inspector General of Police to open a superior investigating team in Abuja to supervise or review the investigation done in Lagos and look at the brief per se. That was a good suggestion, which that was what I was thinking they will do, you know, because somebody like us, by the time the inquest is over, we will challenge the police in court by the grace of God with some non-governmental organizations, human rights association. We will challenge the police in court as regards that investigation. So the advice you gave them was a good advice. So, you know, it's always unfortunate that the advisory council, Baba, you know, they don't yield to this kind of suggestion that I have just given. You know, because if they are yielded to that suggestion, the IG will have set up a team to review the investigation, to revisit the investigation, and probably maybe by revisiting the investigation, most of the questions that we're asking ourselves every day, why they didn't pick such person, why they didn't pick another person, will have been answered, you know. But the advisory council, they have their way of doing their things, and there is no way you can advise them. They will never. I don't think they will ever listen. So that has been a great challenge for real.
I would say that at the time the advice was came, that was long around January of early January when Baba was still in Abuja. I would say that a lot of things is up, and they didn't think that was going to be the next thing to do. I will not blame my team. I will not blame my commander-in-chief for not listening to me. You understand? I will just say that maybe they think it wasn't right at that time. So now, let's see. They are listening, I'm sure. Let's see if they will take any actions to that regard. We don't want to blame anybody right now. We just want to register our concern. If there's an opportunity, I think there's still more opportunity now. If at the end of the day, the result of the toxicology was read and cases has been established. Okay, now let me assume it now, Mr. Moses. Assuming on the 15th of May, they read it and Prime Boss states again that the same confirmation of spending was the same thing he said, was the same thing Prime Boss says. And after that inquest, police did not arrest anybody for further questioning, for detaining. Then I would say that the legal team and the entire Nigeria supporting justice for Mohbad will have to start telling them to write a petition against the police command. Because the inquest, the last one It was a damaging one. Somebody said they fought severally, not argument, fought. The police did not say they've invited or they've requested. If bails need to be revoked, they can revoke bail. They can say, oh, based on this investigation, we have to revoke your bail. It is possible. The law allows that. If somebody that was not been arrested, if somebody, a witness can be arrested for a suspect. So at this point, I'm just hoping that by May 15th, and a more damaging information comes out and the police did not act, then I will not be happy. If my own team, my commander-in-chief, Baba Mohbad, did not petition the Lagos State Police Command. That is my stand right now. Right now, I'm not mad. I'm still taking it like we are still doing things like this. But I know they are listening. I know that they know that what I've said is something I've raised before. And we don't have to shout to put that information out. We just need to make sure we have the right point. They have to see that point so that they can hear it right. But the moment we start cursing and shouting and everything, they might not be interested in listening to that point. But right now we are talking about it. You saying things, I'm saying things. We are cool. We are saying it. We are pitching out those places. Then I'm sure they will hear it. They will take it and assimilate, and I'm sure they will work on it. What do you think?
Well, those people, if it is still the same advisory team that is still there now, well, Mr. Boy, I'm not too confident about those guys. I'm not insulting them. I don't hate them. I'm not against them. But I don't think I have so much confidence in them. To me, I see them as people, a group of people who really does not understand the game and the card and the numbers they are supposed to play on the field and how to score the goal for real. And you know, for me, I've really stepped back so much and be watching them by the field side and see how the direction at which they are going to play their game. You know, if by now we have not, I'm in Abuja. I offered them develop a petition. I will help you to submit it at the IG office, copy the DIG criminal investigation. I will help you to submit it. I will offer to follow it up to the last end, where they will set up a committee to go and revisit the Mohbad investigation in Lagos. But you know, they will give you 101 reasons why they are not supposed to do that for now. They are still on so and they will give you so many reasons, you know. And their CEO in America has the last say. No matter what the view, opinion, dimension of thinking of you, whatever the CEO says is the final. So we got to understand at a point that, well, we will always, if they listen, good. If they don't listen, we always wish them best of luck. But you know, this case has really eaten most of us into our bone marrow. Somebody like me, we have to leave my family, my company. I have to leave my project, and be on the road going to Lagos. It doesn't even make meaning to them, you know. So I think that has been the case. That has been the problem. Like I said, if we had challenged the police in court heavily, immediately they came out to read that incompleted statement, compromised statement. You know,
they will have eaten a brick wall if we have challenged them at that time.
Believe me, Mr. Bayo, believe me
Mr. Moses, I wish when we suggested that, then I wish they have done that. By now, we could not see people don't they transfer. People get transferred from cases like this. They will transfer them to Cross River Riverine area where they will not see their family for 2-3 years. I'm telling you, people do it. Bro, people, somebody that
immediately the CP, Mr. Bayo, immediately the CP is dropping that report he read that day. The next thing is to set up some criminal investigative experts coupled with some expert criminal lawyers. Let them review that report and come up with a recommendation. And from there, the recommendation, they charge them to court, charge Nigerian police to court immediately, petition the IG, say no to this report, no. Mr. Bayo, what do you think will happen? And the next day, Mr. Bayo, the next day, as we are walking out of the court, Daniels is there, TBC is there, AIT is there, 𝗵𝘃𝗲𝗀 is there, BBC is there, AIT is there, 𝗳𝗏 is there, and we are on a conference saying no to the report of investigation of Nigerian police. What do you think?
It's a win, though. I mean, that case will have been absorbed by now. But I mean, it's okay. Like I said, they are my team. I will not turn my back on them. I will not criticize. I will not crucify. It's my team. If God wants it to be like this, there's nothing we can do. I mean, if God wants us to take 6 months, 1 year to unravel what killed Mohbad, that is the way God wants it. Even if we have Inspector General of Police around us or as our friend, if God still wants it to be like this, you understand? God wants us to have a lot of people fight. God wants us to have a lot of back and forth with our friends and families and people knowing people. You know, a lot of people have known people. Me now, I've known a lot of things. I know that social media is a place where people bring up a story and they will just say it. And people will just, like, this is my first time I'm experiencing somebody just said I made a statement. And they said, prove a point. And he said, and she couldn't prove it. And she dropped. And they asked her every time when she come up, they asked her, this you said about billions, can you say it again? And she said, why are you asking me that question? You understand? And I mean, Tolani was also one of those experiences I've had when she said it categorically that Baba Mohbad went into Mohbad's room and picked his gold chain. He didn't say he packed all the chain, or he said he picked a gold chain. And, you know, she said it, and Abati was asking, and Abati was saying it that Baba Mohbad only, 𝗁𝗏𝗀𝗀 chain, and we asked him on this platform, is it true? And he said, it's true. Tolani said it. And he went to invite Tolani. Tolani came here, and Tolani said, say that. And you can imagine. So, I mean, this Justice for Mohbad has made us understand that sometimes when you hear something on social media, you have to find out more. You don't just say it, you just accept it. Why I'm accepting everything under the oath is because it is oath, and they can be charged criminally for that. Whatever we have said under oath, she can be charged for it. Whatever spending I've said under oath, he can be charged for it. Whatever Adua has been said under oath, he can be charged for it. But Darosha cannot be charged for anything because whatever he has said, he has not said it under oath. Mohbad has stuck something under oath. She can be charged for whatever she said under oath. You know, so whatever they are saying on social media, I will only analyze it based on my own reasoning. I will not say it based on the fact, on the truth. I will analyze it based on my own reasoning and how the possibility of it in the presence of the law. And if you analyze, okay, go on, sir.
You see, that is why I personally will be different in the case of the people that were picked up among us. You know, I'm going to be different in their case. We pray they come out, and I pray that when they come out, they come out better, and
Mr. Moses, that is intimidation and suppression. There's a law in America where I stay that even if somebody has said something about you, you cannot suppress and intimidate the person.
Bless you too.
Give the person
the
opportunity to prove what he has said. It's criminal, and that is why the Nigerian police is always failing us. You went to arrest somebody. You went to kidnap somebody. Now you went to court after a week to go and get an injunction to keep him remain in the police station to further investigation. Excuse me, sir. Nigerian law kick against that aspect. This person has been kidnapped, arrested without prior investigation.
That is
the
true.
person that wrote the petition has not written a statement. It has been established that who wrote that petition did not write a statement to that effect of that petition. You understand? You picked him up, you now went to court to get an injunction to keep them in the police cell for further investigation. It's power suppression. It's power intimidation. This is a criminal offense for a public office holder. And that is my own problem with the Nigerian police. He has said what he said. It's a criminal offense. Right. He still has his own, he's going to have his own day in court. He will have his day in court. He will still go to court to say, the reason why I said this is this. I was drunk. I was not in good health.
Okay,
I was not.
Okay, let me ask you a question. When the issue of Elgushi came out, what, after Mohbad wrote that petition, what step they took a substantial step after that? Number one. Number two question is, I've said it sometimes ago, I will still say it again today, to hear people's opinion. And what Oba Elgushi belongs to Lagos State Council of Obas, and 𝗵𝗃𝗄𝗯𝗀 is the chairman of Lagos State Council of Obas. When that petition went to the police and the police did not do anything, did they write the chairman of Lagos State Council of Obas seeking his assistance as regards this matter? And do you think it is right for them to take that step? And do you think taking that step will have unraveled some mystery as regards the whole justice for Mohbad? I just ask you two questions now. And if they are taking that case, do you think we'll be in this case that we are now? Number three question.
I would say that, when the petition came out, nobody ever knew that Mohbad wrote the petition. I will say thank you to whoever that brought that petition out. The police never told us in any way that he wrote the petition. It was a close ally of Mohbad that was able to tell us. And it was because of the chastising and the noise making that made the police to admit that the petition was written. You remember that they never addressed the petition until when they were making that press preliminary report. So at which, if you're asking me now that the Lagos Council of Obas, maybe the police seek their help or the family of Mohbad seek their help. The boy is dead already. So if the family has to approach anybody for help, they have to approach the commissioner of police for help to seek justice for the death of Mohbad. Because me and you would not know that, oh, Mr. Moses.
The line went off. Okay, we'll leave that.
Mr. Moses, are you back? Mr. Moses, are you back?
I mean,
I was saying that, the petition that was written, was not, we didn't know about the petition until his death.
Yeah.
And any action that any action that has to be taken has to be an action that has to do with what killed Mohbad, not about the petition anymore. When the guy died, we all were misled. We were all misled. And that is painful. And that aspect was painful to me. I will not lie to you. I watched Mohbad's video, 𝗵𝘃𝗲𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀 𝗵𝘃𝗲𝗀𝗀𝗀 video, I think 2-3 days ago. And I was almost crying. Because the people that were supposed to give us the real narration and the truth of exact what happened to Mohbad were the first people that were giving us the wrong narration of what happened to Mohbad. Now, I never read anything from the woman called me. Whatever she has read, said, or still, I don't go back to it. Yeah. But I went back to the Mama Mohbad, a mother. And I remember she was saying, 𝗵𝘃𝗲𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀, 𝗵𝘃𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀 made. The first video she ever made. You know that video? Me, the first day I saw that video, I like that Mama Mohbad does not exist. Because somebody walked up to her and they were telling her what to say. If you remember the first video she made when she was wearing a black jalabia and she was saying, me Mama Mohbad, me 𝗔𝗂𝗯𝗀𝗏. You understand? And they were telling her what to say. So that video I never took it serious because I was thinking that Mama Mohbad. You should say it like you were the mother.
Naturally.
You should say it. Naturally, nobody needs to coach you on what to say. You understand? So that first one, I never took it serious. So when I started taking it serious is when they visited her and she started saying, one of me, and those words from the woman, and Mama Mohbad too broke my heart. The fact is the fact. When it was home saying this is 𝗵𝗃𝗧𝗏, and everything, yeah, those things break my heart. You understand? And that's why I said that these are the people that are supposed to give us the stories, the real facts of what happened to Mohbad. You understand? But I would say because at that point they were grieving, they were not sure what to say, they are not sure, everything is still it's like a blank, you know. I've been in an accident before and the police was asking me, well, do you remember? I said I can't remember anything. It's like a blank. You know, so that kind of a thing that somebody just hit my car. I was driving, and it was a snowy day, and somebody just hit my car, and they asked me, "Do you remember what happened?" And I said, "I did not," and it is a fact. I cannot remember. I cannot picture what happened. All I know, I was just driving, and I see my car spinning. I don't even know if the car hit me from the front or the side or the back of something. So later I found out that it is a car that was speeding, was rotating and hit my car, and my car rotated too. And it was when I saw the satellite video that I now saw that I do really see me and I can. You understand?
Yeah.
At that point, I would think that they were not really sure. They were really mourning and but eventually it keep coming out and we start seeing the fact. Baba Mohbad keep trying to make it more clearer. But Mama Mohbad never make it any clearer. She keep making it worse.
With the narrative.
So at the end of the and at the end of the day, the Nigerian police started aiding this they start aiding our narrations. And that was when they put the information out there, Sam Larry, because if Sam Larry and Naira Marley are okay now, in this point now, Mr. Moses, why and how did they get Sam Larry and Naira Marley involved in this case? Is it not the petition they are treating?
Exactly.
Because if the Nigerian police is doing their job right, Sam Larry and Naira Marley does not live in Mohbad's house. He did not go to Sam Larry and Mohbad's show. But that's why I was so happy with Paparano saying that Sam Larry and Naira Marley investigation for the death. They are treating. See, the law is not straight, it's definite. But I mean, the law is saying that if after 360 he died, they are treating that petition because he has written the petition based on the fact that somebody threatened his life. And they are treating the petition based on the fact that there was a video where he says, 𝗁𝗂𝗯𝗀𝗏, 𝗁𝗏 Amalia record responsible. Those are the two things that are trying to use to establish threat to life. Threat to life. Cyberbullying and cyberstalking against Naira and Sam Larry. But the same Nigerian police did not use an audio where Mohbad was saying Timbaku, 𝗂𝗂𝗍𝗁, 𝗂𝘂𝗁𝗂𝗁𝗂. They choose not to use that video as the same attempt to threat to life, because that video is a statement, is a death statement.
Exactly.
Because a statement that was made before you die.
That was to be taken
serious. Taken serious, because when he was saying that statement, he was not drunk, he was not high, he was not dead. He was saying it because something was going on with him that was making those statements. And those statements, he didn't just say it 1 second. He said it for almost a minute, and he added a lot of information that needs to be investigated. You understand? But a video where he said 𝗁𝗂𝗯𝗀𝗁, and at that point, it was just a 10 or 1 minute video where he only said 𝗁𝗂𝗯𝗀𝗁, hold Naira Marley and Sam Larry responsible. They are treating that case. Now, it is not the death of Mohbad they are treating that case for. They are treating it based on those evidences of the social media.
Who cried out?
That he cried out for. And they didn't attend to it then. Now, we cried out that what happened to Mohbad? Mama Mohbad misled us. Baba Mohbad didn't mislead us, but paint a different narrative. Eventually, Baba Mohbad got things right, and he was telling us the truth. He was putting us at the right direction. Because Baba Mohbad later said that one in us knew, one in us 𝗁𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, one in Jani Kinini. You understand? You remember Baba Mohbad said that one in us 𝗁𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, one Jani show. Even him was not sure. One, which means that it's a hearsay, right? But Mama Mohbad never said anything in that regard.
Yeah.
She kept painting Sam Larry, Naira Marley. At the time, she said, my mom is offering me pé kí má jọ nílé Naira Marley. Tó bá fẹ́ kó má poison yín o, ẹ má fún mi ní poison o, má jẹ poison yẹn o. But you heard all this information. Your son told you this information. You never said it out. But there's a video where Baba Mohbad was kneeling down begging Naira Marley. Did we not see that video where Baba Mohbad, a 50-year-old, 48 or 50, 40-something years old, 50-year-old then at that time was begging Naira Marley on his knees for the sake of his son. So the police has aided a lot of people in this quest to cover the truth. They've aided it. So if you're asking me now that with the Council of Oba of Lagos, would they say anything about this case? Even if you say Council of the Oba will talk, is it not the same council? Is it not the same Commissioner of Police of Lagos that is giving them all this security and siren and stuff like that? Is it not the one that's giving them? If you ask me now, do you think those people are putting up the right paperwork to a request for police officers to guide you? Because me, I know a friend of mine, when I went to Nigeria, the last time I went, I requested, they said, that's don't worry, we'll give you police officer, just give us this amount of money. I did not fill any paperwork. Mr. Moses. Mr. Moses, don't go. I did not fill up any paperwork. I just pay money and they gave me police to guide me around. And it is not supposed to be like that. I'm supposed to fill up paperwork. They're supposed to investigate me. They're supposed to know who exactly I am. The reason why I need security around me to guide me. Who is this man? Why would he be needing Nigerian police to guide him around? But Nigerian police didn't do that. Mr. Moses, don't drop. Hey. Oh, now what? Guys, does anybody have anything to say? Paparano. Miss you, I won't drop. I beg.
What do you talk?
No, I mean, there's nobody talking. I'm just saying, does anybody have anything to say?
Okay, you know.
Nigeria network is very bad.
Any question to him? Okay.
Nigeria network, they bad.
Sakuma,
have I been able to
request Sakuma?
Sakuma also come up. Yeah.
Send bring you up. Immediately, Emma send the request. That's how we do it here now. We send the request.
Papa, do you see my point about the fact that the police is treating that petition? They are not treating that.
His account is private, or maybe once you report account, I don't know. But the account 𝗂𝘁 bring up. There is no place that only bring you up. It's private.
Firstly, Brand is supporting me today. We said I've tried today. I mean, but Brando, now I want to go back to that question. Do you think that they are treating the petition of Mohbad or they are treating the death of Mohbad? I want to bring you back to that question.
The petition of Mohbad, according to what they said, that the social media outcry, the petitions of Mohbad, where Mohbad said, if anything happened to me, hold Naira Marley responsible. So they are investigating the possible link is whether they are linked to the homicide case and also the assault and everything that is together.
It's not, Papano is not together. You know why I say it's not together? Is that when at the time the guy died, right? At the time the guy died, the police made a statement and said, if a family member will come forward to report the case, a family member or a close person will come and make a report. That is when the police will commence an investigation. And when they started the investigation, that was when they disclosed a petition. You know that me and you never knew there was a petition. Do you know it was through this investigation that made us know that there was a petition against Sam Larry. Police never told us there was a petition. It was when they started the investigation that they released that there was a petition against them. So I will tell you for free that it is that petition they are treating. They are treating, because of the outcry, they are treating that petition. And the reason why they are treating that petition is that because they are not trying to engage the Oba of Elgushi. They are trying to treat that petition because they've neglected it and they have to attend to it because it has come to light. Nobody knew there was a petition.
Mohbad actually tried.
Until it did.
Mohbad tried.
There are so many, maybe you think nobody knows. I mean, at the time we were talking about Malice and Larry, everything was brought out. Everything was brought out against them. Now, as long as the law according to what 𝗵𝘃𝗯𝗀 said, if you assault anybody 1 year and a day, you can still be charged. You can still be called
according to what the
as a
police
suspect
said.
to that person's death. So as long
Okay,
as
yeah,
they
that
are
police
suspect
officer, his name is 𝗵𝘃𝗯𝗀.
and
Yeah,
still
you're
within
right.
the space, they have to check whether that was what killed Mohbad. As things stand, they are suspects. So they are investigating everything to go.
But
There
now,
was
you know why I'm saying they are treating the petition is because they have 2 sides to the death of Mohbad. The guy died in the house. He did not die fighting in the public. He did not. He didn't die in the son's death.
That's you are saying you can't do that. Police need evidence from the doctors, from autopsy. They can't control like that, like you are saying. It doesn't work like that. It's not allowed.
Okay, Papa, if the autopsy said he died because he fought, was it Samlari or Naramali that killed him?
The autopsy shows that he already have internal injury. All right, and they were able to prove that it is from the attack of Naramali Samlari. If it was from that attack, okay. So now they may tell that that is what aggravated his condition when they lost
his health condition.
Now they have connected it, and then from there they have manslaughter case on Samlari.
That's what I'm saying. Right now, at the present moment, they have threat to life on them because the video has established that
they are checking all the offenses on Mohbad. Mohbad, there's many offenses committed against Mohbad, so they have to round up with the investigation. After the investigation,
if at the end of the day, let me say this, Papa, if at the end of the day it was established that he fought and he died, maybe stabbing or whatever it is, within the house and within the people that were with him in the house, do you now say that Samlari and Naramali will walk away free?
Oh my God. I am saying that when all the offense against Mohbad, police upon investigation, the portion that will be apportioned to every person, it will be listed. Some persons, they just assaulted him. Some persons, they just mistreat his dead body. Some persons, they're the one that killed him. All these offenses, it will be treated, and everybody will know where they fall. But if you don't close the investigation, you cannot tell to what level, each person is supposed to be apportioned. It is good for the investigation to be concluded so that they can be able to tell you everything that they have uncovered. As an offense against Mohbad. Then you can now ask many questions because now investigation is concluded. But there's still they don't even have autopsy report. So and they are still waiting for it. Let them do their thing the way they think it. And let us ask them.
I understand you. I will stop emphasizing. I'm just trying to continue to register my mind about the way Nigerian police has treated Mohbad's case. But right now, I will hang up and just hold on and hope that May 15 comes good, and May 16 comes good, and May 13 your birthday comes good. So we keep praying and we move forward, So, Paparano, I want to beg you, I want to seek your indulgence. I want you to please crave your indulgence at this time, please. Please shield your sword on the GoFundMe. I beg you in the name of God. I understand your plight.
No, Sissy.
I beg you. Wait. I beg you. I understand. I understand it.
Don't do that. Wait, don't do that. This is not about me. These guys should stop embarrassing themselves. All right? They should try and learn and be constructed. They should be constructed. I don't know how to say it. They should be. That's why I was even thinking today to even come back again with the energy and call out people. Let us begin to, do these things. And go back to the GoFundMe stuff. Because these guys, they are not ready. What they don't know, they don't want to learn. They are so stubborn. I see stubbornness coming from this 𝗵𝘃𝗯𝗀 thing. And me too, I'm stubborn. I don't like people intentionally want to make their things by force. They can't advise each other. 𝗁𝗁 there, they can't advise 𝗵𝘃𝗯. All of them are not in one accord. 𝗵𝘃𝗯 just wake up on one day, dissolve all of them. And technically, right now on that ground, maybe 𝗵𝘃𝗯 has called them back. And they're now doing some things that people don't understand. It doesn't work like that. They have been childish. They came here telling us that from now on, they are going to be feeding everybody information through Mohbad father's channel. All of those sweet things that Chairman 𝗁𝗁 were saying, just to have us agree on the GoFundMe. After we have agreed, now they have eliminated them. Come on now, somebody's playing with us now. I don't want anything good for the
Okay, Brother, I understand you. I'm just craving your indulgence to hold on till we can hear from 𝗁𝗁. And I know Chairman will always come back.
Maybe you can go and hear from them. As long as when I come out at the GoFundMe, they will come here. They know where they are discussing this their nonsense. When I come all out on them, they will come here to explain. This is the Nigerian way. When it's hot, then they will begin to see Nigerian. The same way we are on this our government right now. If it is hot, they will come to our house. If I hook on them, they will come here and talk about it. That nonsense that they are doing.
But you know what? Let's see tomorrow. Let's see how we can talk about bringing a chairman to come and tell us about the GoFundMe before we start raising our grievances against that group. Let's see what chairman has to say. If maybe he has, maybe they have changed his mind and they're going to give us accountability. You understand? Maybe they are ready to give us accountability. Let's see if chairman is going to say that.
I don't know why people are coming for Veron. Queen, come up. I don't know. Queen, I don't know this Veron.
My brother, I'm gonna mute now so that somebody else will talk. Okay, thank you.
Queen, I don't know this Veron guy. Okay, he has not been here before. I don't know why you guys are asking them here. Whether this
okay, you don't know Veron.
I don't know. I mean, I used to see him around, but I don't know him personally. I don't know how he does his things. So I don't like commenting. I don't know much like that. He's never been here. Yes.
Because I haven't seen him for some time.
He has never been here. And me, I don't know. I'm not his keeper. I don't know what he's doing.
No, I know you're not his keeper because I thought you guys were together now.
No, never. He has never spoken to me one-on-one before. Me too, never. So, I mean.
Okay. I don't know the guy. I don't know Veron.
What are you doing? It's been a while.
I'm fine, no. Thank you.
Why are you not coming around?
Someone said that Veron was arrested.
You that came here to us, you did not have any presumption at heart.
No, I come once a while. And I was looking for everybody. Then I saw you in the morning. When I came back in the afternoon, you and now you. So I said, okay. Because I was on your platform since morning. So I just said, let me ask from you about these people.
𝗀𝗶𝘀𝗀𝗻 Brown.
They rearrest that because one lady said that they say he was arrested yesterday.
No problem.
And nobody had anything for him anymore.
No, how can you say that she knows before she asks? I didn't know because I've not been coming to TikTok for some time now because I'm busy writing coursework. So I'm just free with it tonight.
Can you explain to her?
Good evening, everybody. I just want.
I should come on. Think I come and rest my brain with people.
Good evening. I saw on the Instagram just now that Veron, he did a video like 5 hours ago. So I don't think he's arrested. So I don't know why people are spreading this false narrative. He's not arrested. Paparana, I have to go because I'm eating, okay? Bye-bye.
No, wait, 𝗁𝗁, are you talking to news? Is that what you're smiling?
No, because I just saw
it on different platform.
No, on Instagram.
On different platform,
Why not on TikTok? Why are you not posting on TikTok?
It's not on TikTok. I saw it on Instagram 5 hours ago that he posted.
How are you sure that was his ID? Is that his ID or someone else posted his own video?
You know what? Let me confirm that, and I'll let you know.
Confirm that and come back.
Okay, no problem.
Because sometimes
finally,
post your video.
Paparano, finally, I'm able to come up, so I have enough viewers now. So I'll come up next time because I'm eating, okay?
I don't remember you like that. Don't remember you like that.
Now, what now they give? What, but I'm for justice. Okay. But I'm here. I'll come up next time, okay? Take care.
Come back right now, right?
Okay, bye-bye. Hello, Bayo. Papariano.
Yes.
I've been listening. I'm in a noisy place. Now, Chairman was saying something somewhere in one platform, and I see that like a setup to Mama Mohbad. And it's not a bad idea, offering Mama Mohbad maybe like 5 million to switch and decamp. I don't know if there's any possibility in that. If that's going to
why would somebody want to pay Mama Mohbad? In this case, is it a game?
Mama Mohbad.
This case is not a game.
5 million switch. Because they keep postponing the one they promised you already. Mama Mohbad. Don't miss this opportunity.
Hey! So now they brag Mama Mohbad now, God, to fight justice for his son. Okay.
Oh, Chessman, I think it's a joke. It's not something serious.
You don't make me feel
No, it's not something, they were just, it's just like, throwing shades and, just a little gossip, we have
because, this, I've tried, undisputed, let me tell you one secret here. Me, personally, I've raised a concern about Mama Mohbad, and I've raised it several times, and I always say that they tried to get in touch with her. You understand? But every time they try to get in touch with her, there's a very big force. There was an audio where Baba Mohbad and Mama Mohbad was talking, and Mama Mohbad was telling I don't know, I forgot the content of that audio. It was as a result of trying to get in touch with Mama Mohbad to see what her opinion is about the justice going on. And a few days after that discussion with Baba Mohbad over the phone, she came out to say that Wunmi has begged me and I've forgiven her.
That's what I'm saying.
So, anytime Mama Mohbad make an audio or video, there's a reaction from somewhere. Now, the team wanted to visit Mama Mohbad. The moment, because this is the thing, she was living in Mohbad's house after the death of Mohbad. They were in that house, they made all the meeting, they talk about the properties of Mohbad, they tried to get Baba Mohbad, but eventually they skip Baba Mohbad and move on with the meeting. And that was when Baba Mohbad was able to say that there was a meeting, there was a will or something. And after that time, there was this narration that they couldn't sleep. They couldn't sleep in our house. Mohbad, the son could not sleep. That Liam could not sleep. And there was noise. He couldn't sleep. He kept waking up every night and everything. And Mama Mohbad was single-handedly carried like this with a Ghana must go. And she was dropped at her mother's house, which is Mohbad's grandmother's house. At maybe Ayobo. You understand? And they were trying to reach Mama Mohbad. And they sent me a video. They said that some people are with Mama Mohbad presently. And this is not the first time. Anytime they try to reach Mama Mohbad, some people are there, giving her food, giving her comfort, giving her everything. Why is King White go to Mama Mohbad's house to give her comfort. Mama Mohbad is not talking to Mama Mohbad, but she's talking to an outsider, which is King White. King White there was a video of King White giving showing care to Mama Mohbad, and I said that it doesn't matter. We still have to check. We still have to keep on talking to Mama Mohbad. You understand? And they tried a lot of things, and Mama Mohbad will not budge. And because me, like this, me, I want to be sure Mama Mohbad is in good mental health. I want to be sure she's in a good mental health. And that was why I fought. And the thing is that some of us have to say some situations. I envisage trying to get Mama Mohbad to be sure she is medically okay. She knows what is going on. Maybe the trauma is not allowing her to know what is going on. It is possible she does not really know what is going on. She's just there. So if Blessing, Baba Mohbad was able, and that was when I asked, is Adura? And Baba said that Adura, the only time he tried to speak with Adura was few days after Mohbad's death. And Mr. Muwana said that he personally called Adura through Mama Mohbad. And they were saying that she only ba Mohbad sọ̀rọ̀, only ba Adura sọ̀rọ̀ kó jọ torí Ọlọ́run kó fẹ́ràn rẹ̀ sọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan. It is not that they are asking him to lie. They are asking jọ ṣé o lè sọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú ilé fún wa. And Mama Mohbad sọ pé ó ń sùn. Jọ tó bá ti kú ìwọ àti Mohbad nìkan, jọ ṣé o lè bá gbé Bible fún kó tiẹ̀ fi búra pé nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí gangan lélẹ̀ kó kàn fi sọ so that they will limit the fight. You don't understand? They are trying to curtail they're trying to curtail and manage the situation in between themselves. And that was why those audios and those conversations were happening with Mama Mohbad. They approached Mama Mohbad in several ways to curtail this situation. But Mama Mohbad was not ready to listen. And that was when I started thinking that she could be Mama Mohbad, Alamala, she could be 𝗁𝗁. Because they asked her, they begged her to talk to Adura. Adura, Adura and Sulowo. And they were still in Mohbad's house at that time. She was the one they called. They didn't call because Adura was not picking calls at that time. But Bose did not pick the call. The next day, Bose came out to say that one kí Adura, one kó máa búra, kó máa parọ́ mọ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀, kó máa parọ́. So every attempt they take. So but when I was talking, they now start telling me the fact that she already repercussion. So then they left Bose go. That was when they stopped talking to Bose. That was when they stopped engaging Bose. And that was when I gave up on Bose.
Bayo, these are people
yes, ma'am,
that does not have a mind of their own. See finishing it in one leg. It's just like I can, calculate you. I can predict your next move. I can say, you understand what I'm trying to say? So it's a matter of me studying you, reading you. As I just want to feel your but on even ilé tí gbogbo wọn ti wá, to be honest with you, is gbogbo wọn ló ní questionable attitude, character.
Yes.
Gbogbo ẹ̀ ó wà questionable, everything surrounding them, even their friends. You know, if you look at the article, I'm not trying to castigate whether Prime Boy or Spending. You can see they are just, you know, they are not, they look like me, if I saw, you know, you know. Sorry,
I understand.
I mean, mo bá yín ṣọ́wù ẹgbẹ́ airport ni mo wà, mo bá yín ṣọ́wù mi. Ẹ má worry, mo bá yín ṣọ́wù. So, you know,
you see, Wumi is not going anywhere. She's not. I don't think she wants to leave. For real, I don't think she wants to leave.
So you know, you can imagine one Darusha ọdún díẹ̀ ló fi oṣù díẹ̀ àbọ̀ ọdún díẹ̀ ló fi ju Mohbad lọ. It's just like when me àti mọ́mí jọ gbóyún èmi àti mọ́mí jọ lóyún same time.
Yes, 7 months.
Ọmọ mi ilẹ̀ parọ́ mi ilẹ̀ báyọ̀. In fact, ṣé kí n má parọ́ fún ẹ sórí Mohbad yìí wọ́n máa fi kọ ìwé, and as a matter of fact àwọn kan máa lò as a secret prayer point pé Ọlọ́run máa yẹ kéèyàn wá ru ayé yìí. Mi ò fi yọ Mohbad o, you understand? But no. It's a complete no. You know,
I'm so tired. Let me tell you one thing today. Anybody, they've been cursing, they've been saying this, I never curse back. You understand? But deep inside of me, I have my prayer point. And that is why anybody writes comment section, anybody says something about me, I do not reply. Me, on my own, I know what I want for myself, I know what I want for my family, and I make a prayer point. And in my prayer point, nobody knows what I'm saying in my own prayer point. But in their own courses, everybody knows what they are saying in their own courses. You understand? Me, I have my prayer point. You understand? Whatever it is, give or take, everybody has had one or two negative aspect of life, or bringing conditions and everything. We are not all equal, we are not all the same thing, but from Mohbad to Mama Mohbad, Abosede, to Baba Mohbad, to Spending, Naira Marley, Prime Boy, Darusha, it is really being a case that nobody would pray for. I mean, let's look at the upbringing. I'm sorry, I'm not cursing my Baba Mohbad, I'm not cursing anybody. I'm just saying, looking at the grassroots, you understand? Even at that time, nobody wants his son to be using all these weeds, drugs at that time. But you know who this man be? We pray.
I know.
That,
you know,
I'm smoking. I'm smoking. I'm using drugs. Not to not talk of that. A family friend of Wumi came out to say that she's peddling drugs. Somebody said at that age she's peddling drugs. Yes, ma'am.
Bayo, it's just like you know, they're like when you want to do that 𝗀𝗀𝗏𝗏, talk of my chat, you know, no caution, no anything.
No destination.
I want to judge I want to son. Now, there's noise here, too much noise, you know. So you understand? Then you see, then the female part of them worry. You see, people like Wumi was waiting for, you know,
Yes, correct.
Aṣejuni, àwọn obìnrin kan wà, to be honest, wọn ṣiṣẹ́ kankan, wọ́n dẹ̀ ń dán. Wọ́n home delivery ni màá gbé fún wọn. So, wọ́n rí gbogbo àwọn kinní yẹn, àwọn mentors wọn nìyẹn. Ṣé you understand? You know, they are all dirty. you know, that's your issue, but mi ò mọ nǹkan tó ń pè ní that is not only ìgbà téèyàn bá yí ẹrọ ọ̀fọ̀ téèyàn bá yí lẹ̀lẹ̀ it's just like àwọn nǹkan tó ń ná ń búyàn níbo ni mo ti fẹ́ rí wọn mi ò mọ wọn rí mi ò ní pàdé wọn mi ò tiẹ̀ ní lọ́bí tán ti ń búyàn náà mi tiẹ̀ mọ nǹkan tó ń jèbú so mi ò ní gbọ́ gbogbo orú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn.
àwọn ṣe máa ń lọ wọ́n lè fi ìgbà ló make it
àtànú ẹ̀.
I mean, you see, what I think is that there's life after the justice for Mohbad, and I feel like, there's no big deal, and that's why I don't have a fake account. I don't even have a fake account. You understand? And in my entire life, I've not done something that is unspeakable. Everything I've done in my life, my family, my life, my extended families and my life currently, is not something that I can hide or, I mean, you understand? And there's no reasons. And that's why when I go anywhere, I have my head up. My head is up. I'm not putting my head down. I'm not ashamed.
Bayo. Bóyá eré ni, bóyá wàdà ni, ìyá Mohbad tó bá ní ìdòwò ó jẹ́ tètè switch. Ó rí pé bàbá Mohbad effortlessly ní títí ẹ fi ń wá. Ẹ̀yàn wà ní boss. You know, so that's it you. Ìyá Mohbad, make this thing easy.
Somebody single-handedly gave a chip. Somebody gave a chip.
You see, Mama Mohbad. Má bọ́ síbi tó ti ń ṣàyè ti ṣàyè tó ti ń ṣe by force ọmọ àfihàn tó ń stage gbogbo ẹ̀. Dàgbé bó ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀ switch.
Wọ́n sọ rent ọdún kan. Wọ́n sọ rent ọdún kan sí àmọ̀bí ọ̀tá àmọ́ tó máa tó rent next year báyìí.
Ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wa ń fi rọ́bù rọ́mọ́lẹ̀ orí pé bàbá Mohbad ti step up. Ìyá Mohbad, ìwọ ni wọ́n bá sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n ti ká má make a relevance. Switch APC àti PDP wọ́n máa ń switch wọ́n máa ń cross gbogbo ẹ̀ wọ́n máa ń cross gbogbo ẹ̀. It's better for you to switch. Ìyá Mohbad jára ẹ̀ èmi ní kí wọ́n á ṣe létí ọ̀sán jára ẹ̀
tí bọ́sẹ̀dé bá change lẹ́nu báyìí sí kó kàn san owó tó kàn báyìí èmi fúnra mi báyìí sí màá sanwó lé ẹ̀ next year fún mo lè san 2 years.
Ìyá Mohbad ṣó ti ń gbọ́ ní
mo lè fún bọ́sẹ̀dé ní apartment mi kan tó wà tí ò wà occupied báyìí mo lè sọ fún tenant mi kó kú bẹ́ẹ̀ kí bọ́sẹ̀dé máa gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ báyìí.
Báyọ̀ ṣọ́ra ẹ má jẹ́ kó lọ kà mọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ o jẹ́ kó dúwà lórí ọ̀sẹ̀ má fún má jẹ́ kó lọ gbé nílé bó ṣe wà yẹn ẹran wọn ni wọ́n ṣe ìṣọ́.
Àgbà tó ti lọ gbé nọ́ọ̀sì lọ kí mọ́lé wọ́n ti lọ ń tọ́jú ẹ̀ mọ́lé mo ti rò pé ẹran.
Wọ́n lè ti máa lọ bọ̀ fún mà yẹn Bọ́sẹ̀dé torí fi ilé pé láti ọdún díẹ̀ ló fi jù mí lọ. Èmi àbúrò yẹn tó jẹ́ Fọláṣadé ọdún díẹ̀ ló máa fi jù mí lọ. Contemporary.
I mean, she's just 9 years older than me though anyways. Ẹ̀gbọ́n náà ló jẹ́ sí.
Báyọ̀, àǹtí ni mo jẹ́ sí ẹnìyẹn o.
Yes ma.
Tí mo ṣe rí gbogbo orun fún mi ọwọ́ bọ̀dá.
No, my peers are just, I've been having beers since I was 22. And that's still with my dad.
No, it's okay. I understand. Some people have it, some people have it.
Sherry, the state I live here, in America, in America where I am, if you ask anybody, the guy with the gray hair, they will tell you, we know him. Because the gray has been on my head.
Guys with gray hair looks good, it looks good on you. You don't have to explain yourself. It looks good on you. Then consider that one tí mo PR companies. Ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe community for justice for Mohbad. People like 𝗵𝘃𝗃 𝗕𝗏, it's just occurring to me. Light on, we can always meet at already Morawa, Sakuma, people that live everywhere.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that.
Promo.
A proper,
it doesn't cost us anything. Tá máa ní pé èèyàn kan fẹ́ kówó jẹ, oníkálukú ẹ lọ ṣe ṣẹ́ẹ̀tì ní sign kìíní wà káàkiri, dotty print. We do it, come with your Coke. So probably nǹkan tó máa cost more àwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan ní pé bóyá flight tickets
and train tickets.
Hotels. Because anybody má sọ pé òun fẹ́ wá fẹ́ anybody ṣọ̀rẹ́ pé èèyàn tó bá mọ̀ ládùúgbò yẹn kó lọ sùn sílé ẹ̀ torí kò sí pé èèyàn kan wáyà mí torí báyọ̀ ni mo ṣe ń lọ báyọ̀ lè máa ṣe kékeré. You are responsible for your tree.
For myself,
Yeah, everybody should be responsible. Yes.
It's a movement. It's not just for us. It's not just for. It is for the system. It is for the Nigerian society. I'm telling you, it's not for me. It's not for you. It's for the.
Should I say it's right for us to expose this government? In fact, mo tún ní nǹkan kan tán ni wọ́n tún parọ́ lọ 600 million. Kí ni gbogbo eléyìí kò lọ lọ? Kí ni gbogbo shit yìí? Ẹ tún ṣe propaganda ṣé àwa ṣe nǹkan báyìí? Wọ́n ní parọ́ wípé èèyàn kan fẹ́ bá wọn, ó fẹ́ bá Nigerian government ṣe business àbí wọ́n fẹ́ jọ dáwọ́pọ̀ ṣe nǹkan. Ẹ̀yẹn ní rárá òun ò sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Kí ni gbogbo rádaràda ìdúró lọ tí inú kí ni gbogbo
about the governor, those are 1.2 billion for school fees for our money in advance. Kogi State governor pay 1.2 billion in advance for the school fees of his kids, secondary school, not university.
So for real, like we were saying, the planning, we have Arifa's picture during the time of the fight. The process of fighting for justice, they detained him, we put Veron there, this is like a story, a reality story surrounding this. How can somebody that was asked to come and do a DNA, even if the child doesn't belong to you, stuff like, come on, the Nigerian government will come and read, but I want to one diaspora.
No, I'll talk to some people. We need a PR that will help us put all these things together, and will tell us how we can achieve this without complication, even without I will work on it. Don't worry, man. We'll work on it. I promise.
At the end of the day,
Thank you so much, man.
At the end of the day, no, buy your 𝗂𝘁𝗆𝗍, but
Yes, ma. Yes, ma. Yes, ma. Accept it. Thank you so much, everybody. I need to get ready for my dinner. I need to get ready for work.
Yeah, it's okay. No ambition, it's kind of noisy.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm at home. I'm just going to eat dinner now and get ready for work. I wish I could. All right, thank you so much, man. God bless you, man.
Have a good day.
And you too, man. All right, man. Bye.
All for justice for Mohbad. That idea is not bad too.
Which one is 𝗵𝘃𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗏, 𝗵𝘃𝗀𝗀𝗏? Very soon, Bayo will become the guest analyst. Bayo think being the brain. But think being the brain. I want set analysis. I want analyst ayiraye. The real analysts. Nothing we Musa no go see forget. Nothing we Musa no go see forget. Left and right. This one today, that one tomorrow. We are Bayo. Maybe not Bayo, the one they use now to come they brief me for my channel. I don't understand. They don't contact Bayo. They don't give information. Now I want come they represent them. Now I want come they represent them. Wrong job. 𝗪𝗑𝗄𝗆 panel. 𝗪𝗑𝗄𝗆 ain't pada wasi by was solo. So clinical warning. Make I get time. Make I put 1 + 1 together. Make I see. And then I will come back. I will make a declaration. Yeah, you guys come. You say go for me. And then you guys say you have resigned. You don't want to do anymore. Now you just wake up again. You begin to promote the same go for me. I mean, and these guys okay. Are they okay in their heads? I don't understand.
I go use your
And it irritates me. Somebody was crying. Please let them go for me. Please, everybody, make sure we talk about it now that people are here, they are watching, so that we can captivate them now that they are here before they go. Make sure we tell them about the go for me. Don't let them go. Please tell them. Oh my God. As if you are doing something big with the money. The money is still there. Okay? All these things you have done, give accountability. Accountability is our problem. One of our biggest problems, we don't like that word accountability, because the person that is doing it, that the person that is carrying the case, he wants to enjoy behind the scene, but doesn't know how he can come directly and say, okay, you guys, save money from me. Everything that you guys have given so far, I've used it. I'm telling you guys, these guys can wake up, right, from a thin air and then come out, tell you that the lawyer that we employ, that was in an inquest, do you guys know where we borrowed the money? We borrowed the money. The money was borrowed, that was used to hire the lawyer. Then now we have to return the money back. And if the lawyer was 25 million, now the money they have is 14 million. So they need you to contribute. I don't know what that lawyer did in the inquest. In fact, I don't know what that lawyer did in the inquest. That they are just crazy. You guys should watch out. Next coming inquest, don't allow anybody to tell you that, because something is coming to my mind. They won't allow this lawyer to speak. So we have to stop that right now. Whatever plan they are planning, we have to be protesting against it. As I'm giving you guys, let this our lawyer that last time the man said it was for decoration. Imagine lawyer in the court. It means you cannot attend to the case in full capacity. You are half represented for decoration. When we employ, did we employ for decoration? I beg. Guys, was our lawyer employed for decoration? Are you guys still there? Or you guys are sleeping already? Okay, I'm gonna end the live. You guys are sleeping. If I end the live now, you guys will go to other live stream right now, and you will go there and you will go and be fighting. See you guys. Let's end the live. Hey, Lady Jojo. Don't go now. If I don't go now, but you guys are not responding. And I don't know what you guys are not responding. Oh yeah, come up. You want me to go now, Ronnie? Then come up. Come up, let's slap you. Hello, Lady Jojo. You too, come up. How are you, Lady Jojo?
Mohbad don't see her up front. Say this woman won't try to find justice for a model. Justice for man. Justice for all.
Oh gosh.
Hey.
Yes. Anyway, guys, let me come out. Let me come live maybe in a few hours from now. Take care, everybody. Go and chill. I'm gonna see you guys soon. I'm just tired. Later.
No, leave it. Don't go.
Thursday, Friday, they invited him to the station. He not go.
He's in line now. You know what he did. You know what he's doing.
And he goes sleep throughout that weekend. He knows. So he not go.
don't go for that weekend. You come wait. Thank you.
But I not gonna know what it can make Mohbad still dey unto me till the very end when it be say it take time. But not be that matter I can talk about for here now about the washer.
So the difference, we don't know what they were doing. We don't know when it's when. Remember now, 2-0 Lemilio is 2-0. Should they get 3-0?
They're not telling you. They're not telling you.
Thank you from Wendy.
I hear you.
That's my opinion. I wish that you can go back to your legal counsel and tell them to argue it. In fact, let them fight for it up to the Supreme Court. They said they were going to do that. Give them a run for it. Give them a run for it so that they know that no, it's not within their rights. I'm equally pissed at the fact that they think they got the substituted service order, not even explaining the fact that your lawyer was there and could have even received. But yes, they want a social media trial. 𝗊𝗂𝗯𝗀𝗊𝗀 long for money. Let them keep applying for this court order on DNA till they get to the apex court. Abi now. Nonsense people. Anyway.
This is a renewed smartphone sold on back market by expert refurbishers.
No, leave him. Yeah, thank you. Just a listen. No, don't bring somebody up.
Enjoy your day. Bask in the loving, sweet memories of your late husband. And like I said, make it, see baby. And like I said, make it a point of, make it a day of praise, worship, thanksgiving. Make it a day that you pour your heart out to God again. I know you do every day. Do it again. It's a special day. The day of your birth. The day a queen was birthed. The day a queen was born. You are a queen in all ramifications. And I shout out to you. And I pray that all that has to do with you would continue to prosper. You would experience love, joy, goodness. You'll be surrounded by kind people, reasonable people. People like 𝗁𝗏 and her likes. They will be far away from you, your tent, your dwelling place. They will be far away from all that has to do with you. And your son, Liam, he's a nation. He's an Aries, fire. The world has
nailed you. But these people are not spiritually educated enough to know the relationship between our body and the soul. In ancient Greek philosophy, which is this body and the soul are chariots of each other. Chariots. Kini to ma so meshi yen. Se mo pe teshi o ba ri kini yen. Ẹṣin ò lè gbé ẹrù, kò dẹ̀ lè gbéyàn, kò dẹ̀ lè gbé passenger. Tí kinní yẹn náà ò bá rí ẹṣin, kinní yẹn ò lè move. Dépò pé bóyá ó máa lè gbéyàn tàbí ó máa lè gbé passenger tàbí kó gbé ẹrù. Olùrànlọ́wọ́ ni chariots àtẹṣin lọ́jọ́ jẹ́ fúnra wọn. They don't work alone if we want to use them to serve a purpose. Mohbad's spirit can't go to where it is supposed to go because the body is still lying there. The body needs to decay before Mohbad can proceed in its journey in the afterlife. To bá máa reincarnate, Ọlọ́run ló mọ̀. Tó bá lè jẹ́ pé It's Bible, because me, I don't believe in heaven and hell much. I believe in incarnation. I believe in the theory of incarnation, that when we die, we go to another place to start our life over as a newborn baby. I don't believe in all those things of this is that. I don't really much believe in it. Ẹ wá rò pé gbogbo bá ṣe orúkọ ẹ̀ lójoojúmọ́ tẹ́ tí ẹ̀ ń jà, tó ń gbọ́ nǹkan tẹ́ ń ṣe fún ìyàwó òun, tó ní nǹkan tẹ́ ń ṣe fún ọmọ òun, ẹ rò pé inú ẹ̀ máa dùn ní. Ṣé ẹ̀ ní bí bàbá Mohbad ṣe ń ṣẹ̀sìn káàkiri? Èèyàn gidi wo láwùjọ lẹ rí mọ́ bàbá Mohbad? Ẹ jẹ́ ká dálẹ̀ ká tún ṣá. Ilé epo lọ ti rí bọ̀bọ̀ tó rí bàbá Mohbad yẹn, ṣó jẹ́ èèyàn gidi tó lóun rí bàbá Mohbad? 𝗷̀ci h''𝗁𝗲 tó wà around ẹ̀, ṣó jẹ́ èèyàn gidi? Ẹ lọ wo gbogbo àwọn tó support bàbá Mohbad pátá. Ẹni tí kò rí jájẹ tó support ìlú, ó dùn rí ju gbogbo wọn lọ. Someone was talking to me this morning, and the person was saying, they feel like maybe I am seeing me. And I told the person, no, I am not seeing anybody. I am just a guy that is against the bullying of a little girl, of a 𝗁𝗲. Oh, 𝗁𝗲 now. Ṣebí ìyàwó Arífáwá confirm ẹ̀. Ìyẹn olórí burúkú tó pẹ̀rẹ̀ ní láti promoter ìsọnù 419.
That was why you lied. Now we're looking at is an homicide. Now, it needs to conspire the people that killed this guy to ensure that the truth never came out. Now, when you look into crime, into justice, crime justice as it were, if someone commits an armed robbery incident, in an armed robbery incident now, and you caught the armed robber, maybe that armed robber came to that place to rob. It was someone that drove him down, that drove him to that place. The armed robber is the primary suspect. The person that brought him there is an accomplice, yes? And under the law, it is the measure of crime to the real principal that will be given to the accomplice. So far, I have listed 5 violations of law. If
cover is a short-term flexible
if he died on a Monday, if he died on a Monday, and if the Nigerian police or the state police are going to work. Now, they don't need further investigation, because if they can agree to lie, it means they know about how he died. So all they will just do is to prepare their charge document and charge them to court. Because that is a very strong evidence. It's a medical evidence that changed the dynamics of how things work. I hope I've been able to summarize it for you.
Very, very well. So what it means is that if this case can be proven that they actually lied, died on Monday, it could lead to different legal implications that possibly like perjury, which could bring on other implications like murder and all those things that could actually be paid on them. So this is what we should all look at. This is what we should all look at. This is what we should drive at, to see if actually Mohbad actually died on Monday. And so if he died on Monday, then those who conspired, they have a serious case to answer. And so you are right. We don't need to trouble ourselves that much.
You know, this will have solved it. Police don't have to waste money. They don't have to do telephone analysis again. 𝗂𝘁𝗁𝗲, 𝗵𝘃𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀. Now, let's go back to that of Darusha. If that happens, It then comes with the fact to ask some basic questions. When they took this guy to the hospital, and the hospital said they brought him dead, they should take him to mortuary. Why didn't they take him to the mortuary?
I've asked that question several times. Why did they go back home? Exactly.
What are they trying to cover?
What are they talking about?
Second question.
That question is a very good one because I've asked that question before. If Mohbad died at the hospital, as you guys claim, you took him to the hospital and they pronounced him by at the hospital. They said, take him to the mortuary. Why did you guys take this boy to mortuary? Why bring this guy back home? What are you hiding? What are you hiding? Why did not take Mohbad body from the hospital to the morgue? Why do you have to bring Mohbad back home? I've asked that question before. Black Widow is not answering. 𝗷𝗲𝗃 is not talking. What are you guys not telling us? Somebody died at the hospital. You are taking the person back home. For what? He has a mother. He has a son. He has a father. For them to go and see the body, you should take him straight to the hospital, to the morgue. Mortuary, not take him back home. That means people are hiding something you don't want anybody to see at the morgue, or you want to do something to the body. That's why you took him back home.
Why were they so hasty to do local environments when they can take him to the morgue? It means 𝗂𝘂𝗯𝗀𝗧 or something is fouling the air and they need to stop. So if someone actually died that day, you should give him 24 hours before 𝗂𝘂𝗯𝗀𝗧 sets in. Now, don't forget, when they went to this other hospital, that other hospital told them 𝗂𝘂𝗯𝗀𝗧 are setting. When 𝗂𝘂𝗯𝗀𝗧 sets in a layman's language, discomposition has started. So they need to slow it down by embalming locally so that Konimaru. These are questions that people should be looking at rather than fighting, doing what abusing themselves. What is? And I think if police is not looking into that angle, if we are able to analyze the situation, police are listening somehow. They should listen and explore those areas. And I think that is what Zone 2 we also want to explore. If they're able to establish that, then they can ask Brother 𝗵𝗸𝗀𝗃, 𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗀𝗃, aka 𝗵𝗸𝗃, báwo ni o? Kí ló dé nígbà tẹ́ gbé lọ sí hospital? Hospital said, you brought him in dead, take him to the morgue. We went to the second one. They said, 𝗂𝘂𝗯𝗀𝗧 have set in. It means discomposition has started. Take him to the morgue. Why did you take him back home to go and do local environment? You want to keep him there for life? Is this already smelling? Who taught you how to embalm? Are you a professional embalmer? These are questions they will begin to ask this young man. And if he's able to provide information, they will also take it to the other side. So if that is the issue, why did you people say he died on a Tuesday? Why would you embalm someone that died today?
Exactly.
Why?
Why? If he died on Tuesday, why are you embalming him on Tuesday?
Why was his neck broken? Questions are questions.
𝗵𝗸𝗃, you go answer question, tire.
Investigators will not rush to where they are going. They need to build their case. So when people came and they are rushing, talking, fighting, it shows level of understanding of the case. And that is why I think, let us look at it. What if? Armed service, your opinion, please. Armed service, are you there? Accuracy. Because there is discomposition going on. anyone that understands the process of embalmment, we know that they drain the blood in the stream of the corpse and fill it up with chemical. So I don't know if they need to test his blood, which blood is there for them to test. But postmortem examination can be done years even after the corpse, because it's been done in other countries where they were, even with the bone, they can still do some certain things. But in this guy's zone, it depends on what they are looking for and how accurate they would have wanted it. It would have been a nice story if the family had done private autopsy all this while in the last 7 months. It would have been a good story. But the law will still allow the family to do autopsy. The case of Sylvester, that young boy that died in school, the family carried out autopsy. The state carried out an autopsy. There was a dispute, and they did a third one, and they were able to agree. So there is an opportunity for the family to do autopsy if they want to. But the question now is performing a private postmortem examination of the corpse, is it part of the plan of the family? That is another question to be answered.
Aristocrat, sir, can I quickly ask a question?
Please go ahead.
Yeah, aside the environment stuff, there is another thing that bothers me so much. Like, okay, fine, the environment stuff has been done, it has been done, right? So what about when this guy was buried and it was completely cemented? You know, cemented the same day.
Have you got pensions from previous jobs?
What's that for? Because I believe if such shouldn't be, you know, there should be some space of days, like, so that the sand could, you know, coagulate together, and before it's being, you know, maybe decorated, fenced, or whatsoever. But, you know, it was being rushed to be buried and completely, you know, I think that should be part of the conspiracy. Like, should in case he wakes up or what, or maybe someone get to check and maybe they want to inspect his body, or maybe the guys, you know, I don't know why the reason of cementing him to that level of, you know, being concreted, as in the concrete and everything, you know. It baffles me a lot when I think about that too. Like, okay, fine, this guy was killed, his neck was broken, and even right inside the coffin, they could, you know, they saw this kind of sawdust there, and even the blood, you know, traces of blood right there. What is the essence of the sawdust in the casket?
Now, let me say something. Let me first be sarcastic. If you ask me,
now who I go ask? This matter when it dey ground, so
you know, that
it's
was
for all of us
about cementing.
That cement shocked me. How can they bury somebody and cement in that same day? They don't want to give him a second chance. The answer is they don't want to give him a second chance.
To go down, to settle. But then they were attacking the father, that he allowed them to do that and do this. I don't know why they did that. And I think maybe the police might look into it, question about it. But if he's not bringing much lead, they can overlook it. Now, let's go back to where some people said there was blood in the coffin. It still takes me back to where I said rigor mortis at setting, the corpse is already decayed. Imagine someone that died on Tuesday, and by Wednesday, decomposition is going on faster. It means that person did not die on Tuesday. Now, if you go to many coffins of fresh body like that, you will find blood. Even when if you've been to morgue before, you will find blood. So it all depends on things around that. About the sawdust, it could be the composition of the coffin. I don't know. Many people spoke about throwing elements into his coffin. I still don't know. But I think police are in best position to tell us what it is and ask questions where questions need to be
I think
answered.
about what you just said. Legally and maybe lawfully, you say you don't know. The video being, distributed around the social media.
Wait. Let me help you with something.
Calabashes, gourds,
legally
right inside the coffin.
Legally,
yes,
I say I don't know because law don't believe in fetishes.
Then say exactly.
Conspiracy-wise, you can come up with any conspiracy theory. You can go ahead.
The reason why I say that, okay, and I don't believe, of course, the traces of blood, we understand that how that happens sometimes during this reproductive stuff, days after like that. But in this case, there are so many things that are hidden. Okay, so that's why I said it could be part of the conspiracy, because I don't think in any coffin, being used to bury corpse, I don't think there is a sign of sawdust, and I've never heard it that sawdust in the coffin. I have never heard of that before. Smaller than his height, his size. So they actually want to be sure. Are you sure this is Mohbad's cup they brought to Ikorodu or whatever? I can't know what
you say when God is working in your favor, some things will not work. Assuming with the 2 million that Mohbad gave these guys, assuming Mohbad was buried in a private cemetery, nobody, all those people that are saying we are his fan, they will not get there. They will stop at the gate. Only key people will go to where they will bury him. That is a fact. Assuming they actually spent to ensure that he had a befitting burial. Nobody will have seen what happened. Nobody. They wouldn't have bought a proper casket, like a �1 million naira casket or 500,000 naira casket. Even 250,000 naira casket will look fine. Not 42 naira casket.
And they would have bought his size,
It is greed. It is greed that brought out their secrets.
That's exactly what I'm saying. That's why I said it's part of the conspiracy, because people will be so curious there. People that have met him before, his friends in the hood, like, if this coffin should bury Mohbad, as in fit in Mohbad, are we sure this is Mohbad's cup they brought to Ikorodu? I think that was the curiosity they had, that they had to
But don't let us also forget that as at the time Mohbad died, the conspiracy theories have not really been well fleshed out. It wasn't. It
wasn't cooked. It was still just manifesting.
I think the only thing they were bothered about is the size of the coffin.
Yes. What threw that thing up was 2 things. The size of the coffin. And when the coffin was open, the sight that was seen. A broken neck.
That was 2 things.
And you could see fluid, sawdust in that coffin.
Yeah, we knew that it was the size that brought about the opening. And when they opened it was when they saw the broken neck.
Yeah. The third part that still brought in suspicion again was the element that was being thrown into his coffin by all the people that were throwing whatever they were throwing. Another thing that now pitched Baba Mohbad instantly against the people of Ikorodu when they said that people wanted to attack him was one man that came that said Baba Mohbad did something bad. And the reason why
I wanted to bury the middle of the night. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. You see,
that bad man.
What they've done with these cops was this. They never had the inclination that the government will exhume that body. It has never happened. So they were like, we buried him. They now want to come up with different narratives to say Baba Mohbad was responsible for his death. That was what they wanted to do. That was why after the guy was buried, Karimo went to town talking 𝗁𝗕𝗄𝗃. The other man too came with his own story. He want to bury the something at night. They continue to talk plenty things. If that body was not exhumed, people would have been blaming the father with the kind of narrative these people are coming out to.
Yes,
just
that
like
was
the Bible says, all things work for the good for those who believe in God.
Aristocrats. Let's not forget that the reason why we are talking about this is trying to establish why and what happened. Why?
Yes.
From the onset, the police failed us, not condoning the sin, not sealing up the sin. And the most controversial thing was that, and I don't know why people really don't talk about that aspect, even the other side, the other party. The police said that they found syringes in the house after
is your construction project bleeding money, struggling to keep costs under control?
Was assumed, right? And after about 9 days, it was after about 9 days that they went to the house and they said they were going there to investigate the CCTV. Okay, before we talk about the CCTV, nobody ever talk about CCTV. It was from that camp that they said the CCTV, there's no CCTV. It was Iyabo Ojo that was first person to announce that there was no CCTV in the house. Before the woman herself now said, there is CCTV, but it is not working. You remember? The police preliminary said that they were going to invest. It was the police that started to mention the issue of CCTV when they were making their preliminary report. They said we were going to investigate the CCTV. It was then we discovered the used syringes and the glove. After 9-10 days of assumption, police commenced investigation. You know, the guy was buried 9 days. It was 9 days after he was buried that they assumed him. So let's say he was buried on the 12th, right? And the nurse has, on the 13th, the nurse has given the injections on the 12th. So on the 13th plus 9, or the assumed day was, they will say it was the 22. Yeah, on the 21st. That means on the 21st was when it was assumed. You understand? The police now take another 4 or 5 days to do investigation. And that 4 or 5 days plus 21 is 25. It was on the 25 that police find out that they see syringes. So the syringes was lying there since on the 12th till on the 25. Use syringes in a house where people, over 15, 20 people were staying. The police discovered syringes and used gloves.
Even that one.
And the house.
Question mark. big customers. Will a criminal leave behind
syringes used already, and glove that was used already?
For all you,
you see, buyer, you see this justice for Mohbad. At that moment, they will group themselves, researching on what to do at a given time, and the big boss
Susie,
for now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You keep forgetting that we are talking about the people that are supporting them. So they won't collect the funds. We already know they won't collect the funds.
Yes.
We already know that. So we should not be talking about them. We should be talking about pointing out the errors. Like they said that the police said that a death certificate was issued. So now somebody in another group is saying it's not a death certificate, it is a death statement. You understand? So I will not say that police does not know the meaning of death certificate.
Yes.
So that means the police have confirmed that a death certificate was issued. So what the police will tell us is what date, what time was that death certificate was issued? Who was it given to? So and when a death certificate is being issued, it has to state cause of death and time of death. You understand? And the both of the hospitals said that when they brought him dead, the motive already certain. That means they could not conduct any resuscitation.
Yes.
And resuscitation in the means of they could not conduct CPR, they could not conduct compression, press or chest press, or they could not read the heartbeat, they could not check for any physical injury or anything. So police is telling us that death certificate was issued. So the police already knew, because for the police to say death certificate was issued, that means they have a copy. It has to be part of the documents in the file. If police is saying that there was what is this blood that they were saying? The blood profusely.
Yes.
They will have done an autopsy to that regard. They will have done a physical examination of the body. They will have seen an opening somewhere that would interpret the fact of profuse bleeding. Police have all this information of profuse bleeding. You have 26 people to interview. You interview 26 people, and only 2. Okay, if somebody died of profuse bleeding, okay, excuse me, ma'am, and you're ordering us for injecting, and somebody said that he punched a glass, and look at the wound, and looking at the impact of the wound on that hand. Nigerian police that will carry my money, go to school, police college, is using that hand, that wound on the upper arm, to tell me that he punched through the glass. What about the forearm? When the closed fist was used to break the window, he did not use his elbow. He did not use his arm. He used his closed fist. That is his forearm. He did not use his forearm to sustain injury. No shattered bone, no fractured bone, no bruises. But police is showing me a video of a hand in the upper arm, close to the elbow, to tell me that is the wound is sustained by punching through the glass.
Okay, bye. Pursuit bleeding, according to the police. You see, yes, that language alone is enough to pick everybody around Mohbad.
That's what
that kept him bleeding of that nature for the institution of the police, and they kept him at home. They kept him at home from Friday night till Tuesday when they gathered themselves to go on the social media to announce the death of Mohbad. That alone is enough for them to pick them up and lock them up and tell us, why did you keep him with that kind of amount of bleeding
according to the Nigerian police. So a lot of things is not adding up. A lot of things is not adding up. Thank you, sir. You see, a lot of things is not adding up for us.
Susie, there is something
yes, sir.
hard to what you say. I'm not sound. Don't give me sound, please. I'm not going to
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
To what you just said. See, that's why I don't really want to mention the police in this case, because I would rather say I'm fooling myself if I'm calling on the police to say, they did not do this, they did not do that. Believe me, we all know the performances of our own Nigerian police, okay? If truly they want to do this thing, they will do it to the core. I believe they all know the right thing to do. Believe me, I won't be surprised if they have.
Cover is a short-term, flexible.
And it's just being kept away from us, and due to the fact that maybe it's coming from one angle and they don't want to do the expose to the public. Do you understand? So we're talking about the police here that they did not do. Believe me, they know the right thing to do. We are not in the right position to teach them. They know the right thing to do. They know every angle, every area to touch all these things. They know it. But they're not doing it or giving us false narratives or putting out whatever that will favor their parties or whatever. It's known to them. The idea is best known to them, okay? But in this situation of, the police, I don't want to accept it. For me, I won't call the police. It's either they do the right thing or they leave it to complement or, to add up to their own supporter. Whatsoever. I think that's the way I will call it. And coming back to your statement now that you and Mr. Bayo were talking about the profuse bleeding and everything. Now, if this case is profuse bleeding, they even gave it to us, profuse bleeding. Do you think they don't know who and who to interview, to interrogate, to bring up for investigation? And out there, just like Aristocrat, as earlier said, that was it Aristocrat or Mr. Bayo when he was saying the social media, when Arifa was arrested, it was due to what he said on social media, whatever. Now, all these narratives, even this Sadarosha and the complex, the Wumi and Co have been saying on social media. Are they telling us they don't listen to it? And why are they being protective of Wumi? Why is it that they don't want the lawyers to call on Wumi for interrogation? Why? Why is Wumi being treated specially? Why? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like,
okay, I understand your question.
Yeah,
I understand your question.
They know the right thing to do. They know what and where to touch.
Yeah, they are not doing the right thing. The police is not doing the right thing. Baba Mohbad's team is beginning to help us do the right thing, or our secret fighters, please. Our secret fighters that is helping us to make things happen now. Please, there's one more thing that you guys need to do for us, please. There's this boy called, is it Yakubu? The one, this boy with Dada. No. The boy with Dada that was in the car where they pronounce Mohbad's.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I've forgotten his name. I'll remember later.
Okay. Well, I know 𝗀𝘁𝗆𝗍 mentions his name. Sanusi. Yeah, Sanusi. No, Sanusi.
He's the same as Ade West.
Okay, I don't know. The boy with dreadlocks. Initial stage of this Mohbad's case, he's all over the place. All over the place. He was in the car, pressing Mohbad's down when they pronounced Mohbad dead, and he put a smile on his face and they took off the camera. He was there while they were burying Mohbad. he was there at the graveside, all over the place. When people were visiting, that very first, second week, he was all over there. From my source, yes, from my source, that boy was being planted there by 𝗵𝗔 𝗕𝗋𝗄𝗏, okay, but from a legitimate source, he was being planted there by 𝗵𝗔 𝗕𝗋𝗄𝗏, and he's actually Wunmi's bodyguard. Can Baba Mohbad, can our secret fighters, we have secret fighters now. It's not everybody that want to be out here talking and want to be boasting on what they are doing. Please, if you are listening to us, can you please look for 𝗵𝗔 and put a petition, okay? So that they can probably tell us who authorized them and who okayed Mohbad's death, for them to announce Mohbad's death in such manner as they did that day on the social media space. Please, if any of us listen to us on the comment section, please, those boys, especially the one with dreadlocks, that is Wunmi personal bodyguard, that boy with dreadlocks. 𝗵𝗔, please, I'm begging, he needs to be invited.
I want, Susie for Justice, I want to ask you, when Prime Boy was here on this platform, did he mention any progress about the petition he wrote against the police and Wunmi? He was ambushed and almost kidnapped at the police station at one point. And he wrote a petition stating the name of the police officer that was threatening him with this case.
Mohammed.
I don't know. Did he mention? Mohammed, Officer Mohammed.
Yeah.
Did he write? Did he mention any progress concerning that petition? Because that petition came before Baba Mohbad's petition against Darusha.
Yes, a lot of petition. I don't think so. A lot of petition has put in before them. A lot of petition has been put in.
Let aristocrat, please. Aristocrat.
That's what I want to say.
Okay.
That are, just as Susan said, there are ghost fighters. They are doing their job. Petitions are like seed. They are planted. You don't see it just like bamboo seed. It will have grown very well in the earth. When you see it coming up, it will grow very fast. So that petition you are talking about is like that. I learned very soon you will see the bamboo tree. So let's leave it like that.
Thank you so much for that. Thank you, sir. That's another good news. Thank you, sir.
Petition everywhere on the ground. Yes, let's go.
Let some other people speak too. Soft life. Madam Annie is here. Alimi.
Anne, are you awake?
Alimi.
Yeah.
Alimi, was it not me and you that was on that platform that day, sir?
Yeah.
Got to go now. Okay, let's finish with this one.
No, this thing is not right. And when he talks one thing now, which of any of them that pray that what happened to Mohbad should happen to him or his family? Like what people say, some people say that Mohbad himself, nobody know him. I didn't know him, you don't know me. But at least what happened to him, let you know happened to another person that knew me, or happened to myself. Before I think that it's good or it's bad.
It's true.
And God forbid bad thing. A person like Wunmi, woman plenty on this earth, because of money. Killing all the young boys, all the talent. How do we grow?
Sir, there is a price we are going to pay for this justice. It's not going to come easy. We're going to pay a lot of price. You know, it might be 10,000 of us start this justice. Believe me, honestly,
maybe only 500 of us can stand firm and go through this justice. So what are we going to do? We are going to get a lot of people hating us, talk evil about us, ill about us. But one thing, I want somebody on the panel to complete this proverb for me. We that is truly standing for this justice and fighting for this justice, we are going to be the rejected stone. Somebody complete it for me. We should accept we are going to be the rejected stone of this justice. At the end of the day, we're going to go with this justice. So I don't matter of whatever anybody says, rejected stone will definitely be the cornerstone of the house. So,
Amen. And me, the reason why I'm fighting this justice is because there's just something that is not right, and I really want to find out, because it all started wrong, and it keeps going wrong. And why is it wrong from the beginning, and it's still going wrong at this time? And it is emotional damaging when you're supposed to see.
Buyer, it's not going to get better, it's going to get worse. So that is the price we are going to pay. So what will I say? Encouraging people, when they get worse, don't back down. A lot of people is backing down. It's going to get worse before it gets better. You understand? That is the way they structure this whole thing. Structure it, make people back down so that they can kill this boy and go free. So it's a pride. We're going to pay a huge price for getting justice. So if you are truly for justice, be ready to pay the price in any form. In any form, you're ready to pay for it.
Okay.
So that is what I want us to go home with tonight. If you are truly for justice, don't back down.
Please. Susan, it's okay. Thank you. If you are truly for justice, please don't back down. If you are fighting for justice, you will turn the rejected stone, but later you become the chief cornerstone. So please don't be tired. Let's keep on sharing and loving each other. Let's keep on fighting. Keep it up. Talk about it every day. Encourage our sons. They are being underground. More petition is going to come. More people is going to be arrested. What happened to Mohbad will stop in Mohbad, because justice for one is justice for all. So the way we are fighting justice for Mohbad, we are not going to bring Mohbad back, no. But we are going to stop them. What they did to Mohbad, they're not going to repeat it to somebody else. Look at Pope, Bishop is gone. They did the same thing again because we have not getting justice for Mohbad. So thank you, everybody. Let's keep on going. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Let's keep on fighting. Let's, work together and keep on fighting and pushing. Justice don't come easy. You fight and you grab it, and we are going to get it. Thank you. I appreciate everybody. God bless you. Oh, good night, guys.